Okay, so we got another legs and back workout for you. Today, the format is going to be rounds and reps. So we're going to have actual target numbers for you guys to hit during the workouts. This one is going to be designed for a single dumbbell workout. If you got a kettlebell, it'll work as well. And of course, it'll work body weight if that's all you've got. But today, we want to bring one piece of equipment into it that you might have around the house. It could be anything that's weighted. Today, we're going to use a dumbbell. All right, so the goal here, we're going to go over each of these exercises. Every one of these, make sure you're focusing on the quality of the repetition, not the speed, especially if you've got weight. So each of these exercises, we're going to shoot for 20 reps of each, and we're going to try to do this list 3 to 5 times based on your ability, okay? Let me go through the exercises. The first one is called a suitcase squat. We're going to work on balance into our squat, so we're kind of feathering this in here. With the weight on one side, I'm going to use my other arm as a balance. I'm going to get as low as I can with my knees over my toes. I'm allowing my knees to push out just a little bit. Try to avoid buckling, and then stand straight up and finish. You're going to do 20 reps on the left, 20 reps on the right. That exercise is called a suitcase squat. The next one, since we're doing legs and back, we're going to do a lawnmower. Get into a position where you're going to use your elbow against your thigh to kind of create a little bit of a balance. You got some stationary positioning here. Once I get into the position, my arm is hanging like a plumb line. I'm going to come up and pull this dumbbell right into my pec. And I'm going to squeeze right behind my tricep and my lats, okay? So my back is engaged. I'm going to lower the weight on a 2 to 3 second count. Try not to totally release the shoulder. Keep it packed. Come up, and then all the way back down to the bottom. That lawnmower, you're going to do 20 times on each side. Overhead lunges. If you feel comfortable with the weight overhead, we're going to start here. I'm going to do 20 on this side, then I'm going to switch the weight. All the way forward. Try to get this front thigh parallel, the shin vertical, drive back. I'm going to do that same side, 20 reps. Bring the weight down away from your head, back up to the other side, and I'm going to do 20 here. Make sure that you're able to keep this arm locked. If you notice that you're bending in the elbow, you're creating a higher risk opportunity for you. Don't do that. Side-Lunge Reach. This next one, depending on how heavy the weight is, it might be too much. You can do this without any weight at all. I'm going to start on the outside of my foot, like I'm picking something up off the ground. This back foot turns up, reposition my feet, put it up on the shelf. Come back down, touch the floor. Allow your feet to turn each time. 20 reps in this direction, then 20 reps in the other. When you get up into that top spot, you're braced. My core is strong, my arms are straight up and out. When you bring it back in, bring it close to the chest, pivot, and then back to the ground, okay? Last one's gonna be a 45-degree lunge. One dumbbell, it's gonna be a total of 40 reps. So from this position, I'm gonna go 45 degrees to the left, back up, then to the right. Let that back foot put itself where it needs to. It's not supposed to be flat and stuck to the floor. It's gonna pivot a little bit, depending on the reach of your lunge, depending on the depth of your lunge. Let that back foot move where it needs to. The weight is held here, and all the work is on that front leg. Come back into a starting position, then back down into the other side, okay? Remember, it's 20 reps of each. It's 3 to 5 rounds. Don't give yourself any more than 90 seconds of rest in between each round. And if you've got opportunities to increase the weight, awesome. If it becomes too much of a challenge, drop the weight. Don't do anything careless, guys, all right? Enjoy this workout.